Can we get a personnel update before we talk about practice? Is Nico able to do anything?
Yeah, he went through the whole practice.
So he's past his groin issue? Okay.
We don't know. I mean, just still, he got through practice, so we'll see going forward.
What did you guys do at practice? We did you guys for an hour on the court.
We scrimmaged.
How would you say you guys are feeling going into
We feel good. We know they're a good team and won a championship 2 years ago. And so, a three-time MVP and some really good players. Jamal Murray, Porter, and a lot of other guys. So, we know it's going to be a tough challenge, but we feel good, going into it. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I'm happy for him, for all the hard work he's put in to get to this point and to be healthy, at the end of the season. Like I said, it feels good for us, and him playing at a high level, helps his team out tremendously. So I'm glad where he's at right now.
Do you see that in his state?
Yes, it feels good. Yes, man.
What does it say about him as a competitor that he can just keep coming back and look at how he looks after everything that he's been dealt with?
Yeah, I mean, it just says a lot about him, about his dedication to the game. Like I said, he's a hard worker. But like I said, I will continue to keep giving our medical staff a lot of credit. They go through a lot of stuff and didn't let him shortcut. Checked every box before he came back, and he's been feeling good. So I'm happy about that as well.
After the game the other day, he said the organization allowed him to consult outside sources and stuff. The partnership with him, how have you seen it grow over the years since you've been coaching him? Whether it's through just the organization in general, just him on the floor, him with the guys.
No, I mean just the trust. The trust. I think it's giving Maggie Bryant a chance to show him some different things in different ways to try to be 100%, at the end of the season and doing things a different way. And so her, along with Kawhi's group, they've done a good job, like I said, of getting to this point. So the biggest thing is just trusting.
Statistically, Denver was a bottom 10 defense, but when you prepare for a playoff series against them, what strengths do you see from them on that end of the field?
I don't know.
Coach.
I mean, I ain't going to tell you so they can. I mean,
there's some basic.
So you know, but you don't know.
We all know who they're going to play.
You know that? You all know it. So why would you ask me?
Because you're the head coach.
I mean, no, I ain't gonna tell you. I mean, yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember, man. You know what I'm saying? Good question, though, Law. I mean, but I ain't gonna tell them what they're good at. I mean, what should we do?
There's not a lot. It's bottom 10 defense, so.
Well, you said they're good at a couple things, right?
Yeah, a few.
Okay.
But my perspective doesn't matter as much as yours. So.
I respect the question, but I'm not going to answer that one. Give me something else.
All right. You got Jokic. How do you have a scout team, Jokic? Do you have someone that kind of has to kind of simulate what he does so that it helps prepare you to play him?
Yeah, we've been doing that a little bit. Ben has done it a little bit. Ben Simmons, along with Patrick Baldwin. The guy, like I said, can post, can stretch the defense, can put the ball on the floor, can pass. And so it's been different. Like I said, preparing for him is not an easy task. It's not going to be something we got to expect, zoo every night to get it going on 1-on-1. So we just got to give him different looks to try to keep him off balance. But if we double team him, he's going to have 15 assists. And, stay at home, he might have 50. So we just got to mix it up, mix up the coverages, try to keep him off balance as best we can.
Do you envision matching his minutes with Zeus?
I can't remember.
Coach, going back to Jokic, you guys are facing 3 times this year, and 2 of the 3 times you guys have played on under 5 assists. Is that indicative going to the series? What you guys looking to take away? You know he's going to score, but keeping those assist numbers low, that's your main focus going, and not your main. But going into the series.
I mean, it's a big focus, and if we can do that, that means you're taking other players out of the game. He's not getting assists, guys are not getting dunks and layups and easy threes. And so, like I said, I don't think it's going to be the same way the whole series. I think it's going to be different versions of our defense that you're going to see. And then we just got to try to keep our balance as best we can.
What do you tell your guys about the grind of a postseason run, about the preparation, just staying ready?
Yeah, I mean, they know. I mean, we have a veteran team, so these guys understand what it takes. Every game's going to be different. Teams are going to make adjustments, they're going to do things differently. And so we just got to stay the task, stay the course. And so they have great players. They're going to make some tough shots, and we just got to keep coming, stay the course, and just show resolve, show resolve, especially at the third place with a really good team.
Christian
You guys-
Brown has led the NBA in fast break points this year.
Yes.
What challenges does he present in that regard, and how have you tried to prepare the team to be ready for how often he likes to leak out and get on the break?
Yeah, I think JDG made that clear yesterday, when he showed film. But he's leading, like you said, leading the league in transition points. He's fast, he's athletic, he's explosive around the basket, and he contests and leaks out sometimes. And so we got to get back. Like, we can't try, we can't buddy run. Like, we got to get back and take them out of transition. And like I said, the third game we played them, they had 36 points in transition. And we got a team with Joker and Jamal Murray on it. It's gonna be hard to beat that team with 36 points. So we got to know we got to get back, take care of transition, and then make them play against our half-court defense.
We didn't see a lot of Nico in 5 once you guys got Ben Simmons, but what do you kind of? I don't know if you can remember the answer to that. But what do you kind of envision as far as like the differences you can go with those two? Obviously, Ben is more of a pushing transition rebound. Nico can space the floor. He's a really good help defender. Like, what do you envision those two differences with them at the 5 looking like?
Yeah, like you said, Ben's ability to push the basketball in transition, make plays, get easy shots. And then with Nico, like he's at the 5, being able to stretch the floor. The Joker's going to blitz or whatever he's going to do on the drop. Like he has to be covered by Nico, can shoot the basketball, get to the next action, and try to move Joker around. So that's good to have 2 different versions. Well, actually 3, because you have Zoo as well. So 3 different versions of center position, and just kind of see how it looks and what the game calls on the needs.
What are you looking for as far as Ben's offense in the series like this?
Just be aggressive. Like, look at the basket. Continue to planning for the pass. We know he can score the basketball around the rim. So just be aggressive, look at the basket, and that's going to open up your passing because it's instinctive, and he has great instincts passing the basketball. So just being aggressive, looking at the rim, attacking the basket. Then teams may collapse, then you can make the pass and make the play.
That was something Bob Myers noted in the broadcast in the game the other day, that Ben obviously is aggressive and not looking to score as much, and I think defenses kind of know that.
Yeah.
Do you have to remind him to be aggressive, look to score, and keep the defenses?
Yeah, we did. We talked about it the last couple of days, and today he was aggressive. Attacking the basket, playing with plays, getting to the rim, making the plays, getting finishing at the rim, and so we need him to be aggressive. Like the pace is great, but also look at the rim and a scoring threat.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.